Today we're going to do an unboxing setup and review of the Santa Monica RAIN4 algae turf scrubber. Hey guys, Devon with Reef Dudes. Now I'm really excited. Over the past few years in reefing, I've done the chaeto reactor, I've tried Caulerpa, had the regular refugiums, GFO, I've tried all types of nutrient export, but I've never actually tried a turf scrubber, and today's the day we're going to set one up and check it out. Now, I have a couple online buddies who I've talked to lots that run the Santa Monica RAIN2, and they seem to love it, have great results. So I'm super excited to be checking out the RAIN4, so let's get to this unboxing. Ah, nice. So start out, this is the housing for the scrubber itself. It's a pretty good size. I think it's going to handle a lot of export. RAIN4 pull mount waterfall algae turf scrubber. So there's the head unit for it. Next, this looks like it's our pole and accessories. And that one we'll find out. So we have all our different pipe size. This will be for mounting the scrubber. And this is the base for the scrubber. So this is kind of your platform that's going to hold it all up. So you get a whole different slew of pipe sizes. This is going to be to adjust different heights of the scrubber so you can figure out which works best and fits inside your system. This will be our power supply for all the lighting. Now we have a second power supply, and these will be the connections for our water intake. All right, so got our base. We got our nice mesh fields already roughed up and ready to roll. And inside of here we have 6 of the waterproof gem lights. So those are special lights that Santa Monica produces strictly for growing algae. So everything slides over nicely. This will sit on top of the pole and we'll mount it into the sump. So depending on the height that we're going for, this would sit on the bottom of the sump. We inject our water through the bottom. It will flow upwards, down the pipe, down the screen, and they'll be filtered out. Now the drain hole is going to be right at the bottom here where it's going to drain back into the tank. Now if you do want this to be super silent, all we got to do is make sure this is about right at your water level. So if you have a really tight space and you want to take this out, you can actually pull off the screen and move it with only a couple inches of clearance. So that's pretty cool with the design. So they make it easy to separate it. Now, one other kind of note, on my tank, I've unplugged my chaeto reactor, and it's been unplugged for about 3 weeks now. I purposely did this because I want the nutrients to build up a bit so I can kind of see what impact this has. So I'm gonna get this installed in the tank, we'll test the tank, and then we'll let it run for a week or two and we'll see how it performs. So after digging through my plumbing parts, I ended up finding a few little pieces to connect this to my manifold. So this uses a 3/4 inch pipe in the side, and then I went 3/4 to a 1/2 inch 90 and screwed in a little barb valve. So my manifold uses 1/2 inch barb. So the Santa Monica RAIN4 has now been on the tank for a week or two, and it's starting to break itself in. We're starting to see lots of algae growth on the screen. Now, when I first started running it, I had all the lights on, and I quickly realized that it's actually too much light and can slow down the algae growth. So I unplugged a couple of them. I'm only running 2 lights right now, and that's what's really started to help it seed it and get it to start to take off. Now, as it starts to grow algae and more turf, I'll start adding more and more lights to kind of ramp it up. So one thing that is great is because it's completely enclosed, there's no light spill in the sump. There's no algae and stuff growing around and stuff like you would have with a normal refugium with chaeto. So I do like how clean it makes your sump, which is really cool. I also have it set just at the water line, which keeps it dead quiet. Another thing I did is I added a little bulkhead to the bottom just to kill any little bit of light bleed that was coming out of the bottom. So I did a bulkhead and a little strainer. So it looks good, it's working very well so far. As for the actual growth of it, we'll give it a couple more weeks until it's in full force, and I'll give you guys a future update on the RAIN4. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If so, hit that like button. If you're new here, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on a future video.